So, as we set on our journey from Saint-Lary in France, we were filled with excitement and anticipation for the adventures that lay ahead. And our trusty Range Rover, built for overlanding and fully equipped for off-road, was packed to the brim with all the gear we would need for our trip. We have planned our route carefully, mapping out the winding roads and tracks that would take us through the breathtaking landscapes of the Pyrenees Mountains. And Saïka, our faithful companion, was always by our side, ready for whatever lay ahead. She was an experienced traveler and had been on many adventures with us before. As we set out on our road, she sat happily in the back of the Range Rover, her tail wagging with excitement. Our first stop was the Embalse tunnel, which would take us across the border into Spain. As we emerged from the tunnel, we were greeted by breathtaking views of the snow-capped peaks and rolling hills that stretched out before us. Determined to make the most of our trip, we pressed on, driving through the beautiful landscapes towards the Ordesa valley. We stopped in the town of La Spugna to stretch our legs and take in the sights. The town was charming, with narrow streets and colorful buildings that seemed to rise up from the surrounding mountains. We decided to take a break and enjoy a hearty meal in a crisp mountain air, feeling grateful for the opportunity to experience such a breathtaking place. We set out once again, determined to reach our destination. The journey was not without its challenges, as we encountered snow and other obstacles along the way. Finally, as the sun began to set, we arrived at the Ordesa valley, perched high at an elevation of 2,100 meters. The views from the top were breathtaking, and we couldn't wait to set up camp and explore the surrounding area.
coup on a fait demi-tour et retour au point de départ. Un, deux, trois.
We quickly set up our rooftop tent, our awning, and settled in for the night, taking in stunning views of the valley below as we drifted off to sleep.
T'es prête?
The next day, we set out early, eager to explore the trails and tracks that would take us to Embalse la Pena. The snow-covered landscape was absolutely stunning, and we couldn't help but stop and take in the beautiful views as we drove. Despite the challenging conditions, our Range Rover was more than up to the task, tackling the snowy trails and tracks with ease. As we made our way through the mountains, and in order to make our way back to the main road, we decided to inflate the tires on our Range Rover. The process was a bit time-consuming, but it was worth it to ensure that we had the best possible traction on the road. As the day wore on, we knew we were getting close to Embalse la Pena. We encountered some muddy tracks that required some off-roading skills to navigate. But with our experience and the rugged capabilities of our Range Rover, we were able to navigate this muddy terrain with ease, making our way towards our destination. Finally, after a long and exciting journey, we arrived at Embalse la Pena at night, and we settled in for the night.